Welcome to the colorful world of Mexico. When talking about Mexico, you might immediately think of mariachi music, bustling markets, delicious street food, and sunny beaches. However, Mexico holds a deep cultural richness and unique traditions that not everyone knows about. This video will take you on a journey through 12 amazing aspects of life in Mexico, from regions known for their beautiful women to towns where Coca-Cola is considered almost sacred. Get ready to explore the diversity, beauty, and vibrant spirit of this country. 1. The women of Los Altos de Jalisco. In the highlands of Jalisco, Mexico, lies a region known for a rare combination of natural beauty and cultural pride. Los Altos de Jalisco is not only famous for its lush landscapes, but also for the stunning beauty and remarkable character of its women, who are often celebrated as symbols of elegance and strength across Mexico. This beauty is attributed to centuries of blending between mestizo and European bloodlines, creating unique features like fair skin, expressive eyes, and refined facial structures. However, physical appearance is just the beginning of what makes the women of Los Altos captivating. Rooted in traditional values yet open to modernity, they embody a harmonious balance of loyalty, Catholic devotion, and independence. The area is steeped in religious traditions, and many women play key roles in upholding local customs, community rituals, and festivals, particularly the region's patron saint celebrations. In recent years, the women of Los Altos have emerged in various fields: business, education, and even politics, reflecting their adaptability and drive to carve new paths while respecting their heritage. Their influence goes beyond Los Altos, serving as an inspiration for women nationwide and reinforcing their region's reputation as a cultural jewel of Mexico. 2. The world's largest pyramid. Hidden within the town of Cholula, Puebla, stands an astonishing structure that defies common knowledge about pyramids: the Great Pyramid of Cholula. This pyramid, also known as Tlachihualtepetl, or Artificial Mountain, was constructed by pre-Hispanic Mesoamerican cultures as early as the 3rd century BCE. With a volume that exceeds Egypt's Great Pyramid of Giza, this ancient marvel sprawls across a massive 45 acres and is buried beneath layers of earth and vegetation, giving it the appearance of a natural hill. Atop this verdant mountain sits the iconic Nuestra Señora de los Remedios Church, a colonial structure built by the Spanish in the 16th century to symbolize the dominance of Christianity over indigenous beliefs. Beneath its surface, however, lie thousands of years of history and spiritual significance, with tunnels and passageways that archaeologists are still painstakingly exploring. Artifacts uncovered here point to a civilization that revered Tlaloc, the god of rain and water, constructing a complex that served as both a temple and a center for religious and social gatherings. Despite centuries of neglect, the Great Pyramid of Cholula stands as a testament to Mesoamerican architectural prowess, spirituality, and cultural continuity, drawing visitors from around the world eager to witness its silent, hidden grandeur. 3. The birthplace of chocolate. The story of chocolate begins in the tropical rainforests of southern Mexico, where ancient civilizations like the Olmecs, Maya, and Aztecs cultivated the cacao tree and harvested its seeds to create a drink that was both a delicacy and a symbol of power. Known as chocolatl in the Nahuatl language, this beverage was traditionally prepared by grinding cacao beans and blending them with spices like chili, vanilla, and achiote, resulting in a thick, frothy drink revered as a sacred gift from the gods. The Maya held cacao in such high regard that it was included in religious ceremonies, marriages, and even death rituals, where it was believed to aid the dead in their journey to the afterlife. For the Aztecs, cacao beans were more than just food; they were currency. A handful of cacao beans could buy a meal or a small luxury, illustrating the bean's value in society. When the Spanish encountered cacao in the early 16th century, they were intrigued by its stimulating effects and unique flavor. They eventually brought cacao to Europe, where it was sweetened, refined, and transformed into the chocolate we know today. Today, In Mexican states like Oaxaca and Chiapas, traditional cacao drinks are still prepared, linking communities to their ancestral roots and celebrating cacao's enduring place in Mexican culture. 4. A town that worships Coca-Cola. In the small town of San Juan Chamula, Chiapas, Coca-Cola has transcended its role as a global beverage to become a deeply integrated part of religious and cultural practices. The people of San Juan Chamula, predominantly indigenous Tzotzil Maya, have a unique blend of Catholicism and indigenous spiritual beliefs, which they express through rituals involving Coca-Cola. The effervescent drink is consumed in large quantities as part of purification ceremonies performed by local shamans, or Hilolitic. During these ceremonies, participants drink Coca-Cola to induce burping, which they believe expels negative energies and harmful spirits from the body. The drink is also offered to the gods during ceremonies to seek blessings, protection, and healing. Additionally, Coca-Cola bottles are placed on family altars as a symbol of respect and are often given as offerings during important events like weddings and baptisms. San Juan Chamula's embrace of Coca-Cola exemplifies how modern products can become woven into traditional customs, reflecting the community's adaptability in merging global and local influences. The role of Coca-Cola in San Juan Chamula is a testament to the resilience of indigenous culture, revealing how external influences are not merely adopted, but transformed to align with local beliefs and customs. 5. Eating insects as a delicacy. In Mexico, eating insects is far from a modern novelty. It's an ancient culinary tradition that dates back to pre-Hispanic times. Indigenous groups such as the Aztecs and the Maya embraced a diet rich in insect protein due to its accessibility and sustainability. From crunchy chapulines, grasshoppers, to escamoles, ant larvae, often called Mexican caviar, insects were an essential source of protein, vitamins, and minerals for these early civilizations. Each insect type carries distinct textures and flavors, often enhanced with traditional spices like lime, chili, and salt. Chapulines are usually fried and served with chili powder, giving them a smoky, tangy flavor that pairs perfectly with mezcal. Escamoles, typically sautéed with butter and herbs, offer a creamy texture that many compare to nuts. Today, this age-old practice is experiencing a renaissance in modern Mexican cuisine, as chefs reintroduce insect-based dishes to a new generation of adventurous eaters. By including these mini livestock on menus, they are not only honoring indigenous culinary wisdom, but also promoting an eco-friendly protein alternative. As insect dishes become more popular in gourmet settings, they represent an invitation for people to experience a direct connection with Mexican history and culture, tasting flavors that have nourished communities for centuries. 6. Tequila, Mexico's iconic spirit. Tequila, perhaps Mexico's most iconic export, is more than just a popular drink. It's a source of national pride and a testament to Mexican craftsmanship. This spirit has deep cultural roots in the state of Jalisco, where the blue agave plant grows in abundance across vast fields. Each agave plant takes 10 years to reach maturity, requiring patience and skill from the jimadores, agave farmers, who cultivate them. The jimadores expertly use a specialized tool, called a koa, to trim the sharp spiky leaves and reveal the heart, or piña, which can weigh up to 100 pounds. The piñas are then roasted, crushed, fermented, and distilled to produce the distinctive flavors of tequila. There are 5 primary types of tequila: blanco, reposado, anejo, extra anejo, and cristalino, each offering unique flavor profiles and aging processes. Beyond tequila, Mexico produces other agave-based spirits like mezcal, known for its smoky flavor, sotol, crafted from the desert spoon plant, and raicilla, a traditional spirit of Jalisco with a wild, earthy taste. Mezcal, in particular, has gained worldwide popularity, embodying the deep artisanal traditions of Oaxaca, where it is often produced in small, family-run distilleries. Each sip of tequila or mezcal is a celebration of Mexican terroir, history, and artisanal skill, making these spirits a true reflection of Mexico's cultural richness and expertise in distillation. 7. The Xoloitzcuintli, Mexico's hairless dog. The Xoloitzcuintli, or Xolo, is not just a dog breed. It's a living relic of ancient Mexico and holds a sacred place in Mexican culture. Believed to have been domesticated over 3,000 years ago, the Xoloitzcuintli was revered by the Aztecs, Toltecs, and Maya, who considered it a guide for souls traveling to the afterlife. In Aztec mythology, the god Xolotl, who guided souls to the underworld, gifted humans this unique hairless dog to protect them and accompany their spirits after death. The Xolo's lack of fur was seen as a spiritual mark, distinguishing it from other animals and making it a revered creature with supposed healing powers. Many indigenous people believed that the Xolo's warm skin could relieve arthritis and other ailments, and even today, some Mexicans still consider the Xolo a therapeutic presence. The breed's historical significance has made it a cultural icon, immortalized in ancient pottery, paintings by Frida Kahlo, and in the very essence of Mexican heritage. Recognized as a national treasure, the Xoloitzcuintli is celebrated for its resilience, loyalty, and spiritual symbolism, embodying a direct connection to Mexico's pre-Hispanic past. 8. Dia de Muertos, celebrating life and death. Dia de Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is one of Mexico's most beloved and visually stunning celebrations. Rooted in ancient indigenous beliefs, the festival combines Aztec traditions with Catholic influences introduced during the Spanish conquest. Observed on November 1st and 2nd, Dia de Muertos is a time when Mexicans honor their deceased loved ones with joy, believing that the spirits of the departed return to the world of the living for a short reunion. Central to the celebration is the creation of elaborate altars, or ofrendas, adorned with marigold flowers, known as cempasúchil, whose bright orange petals are said to help guide spirits back home. Families place candles, sugar skulls, photographs, and the favorite foods of the deceased on these ofrendas, inviting the spirits to join in the festivities. Pan de Muerto, bread of the dead, a sweet bread decorated with bone-shaped designs, is a staple of the celebration, symbolizing the cycle of life and death. Recognized by UNESCO as part of the world's intangible cultural heritage, Dia de Muertos is a profound expression of Mexican beliefs about death, demonstrating that it is not a feared end, but rather a transition and a cause for remembrance. Through vibrant parades, traditional dances, and heartfelt gatherings at grave sites, Dia de Muertos showcases Mexico's unique ability to embrace both life and death, celebrating the enduring connection between the living and the departed in a spirit of love and joy. 9. The grandeur of a quinceañera. In Mexican culture, a quinceañera is much more than just a 15th birthday party. It's a grand and symbolic rite of passage marking a young girl's transition into womanhood. Rooted in pre-Hispanic traditions and later influenced by Spanish customs, this celebration carries both religious and social significance. The day begins with a special mass where the girl, dressed in an extravagant gown, gives thanks and seeks blessings for her future. She often wears a tiara, symbolizing her role as a princess on this special day, while her parents present her with symbolic gifts, a Bible, a rosary, or even a piece of jewelry representing purity and guidance. After the Mass, a lavish reception follows, complete with a choreographed waltz with her chambelanes, male escorts, intricate decorations, and a tiered cake, often resembling a wedding celebration in its grandeur. One of the most moving moments is when the quinceañera's father replaces her flat shoes with high heels, symbolizing her step into maturity. Throughout Mexico and Latin America, the quinceañera is a source of family pride and unity, with extended family and friends gathering to celebrate. The event reinforces family bonds and cultural identity, embodying a cherished tradition that bridges generational values and modern elegance, making it a day that will be remembered for a lifetime. 10. The rich diversity of Mexican corn. In Mexico, corn or maíz is more than just a staple food. It is the cornerstone of Mexican culture, history, and identity. This sacred plant has been cultivated for thousands of years, with ancient Mesoamerican civilizations like the Maya and Aztecs holding corn in the highest regard. According to indigenous mythology, humans were created from corn by the gods, emphasizing its role as a life-giving crop. Mexico is home to over 59 varieties of native corn, each adapted to different climates, altitudes, and regional tastes. Corn is not just yellow here. It comes in vibrant colors, including blue, red, purple, and even black, each variety carrying distinct flavors and textures used for specific dishes. White corn is commonly made into tortillas, while blue corn is often used for gourmet tortillas and tamales. With dishes like pozole, atole, and elote, grilled corn on the cob, corn remains central to Mexican cuisine. In recent years, there has been a strong movement to protect these native varieties against the influx of genetically modified corn, which threatens the biodiversity and cultural heritage of Mexican agriculture. Local farmers, chefs, and activists work tirelessly to preserve heirloom corn, seeing it as not just food but as a sacred connection to their ancestors, ensuring that future generations continue to experience this rich diversity in every meal. 11. Catemaco, the town of witches. Nestled on the banks of Lake Catemaco in the lush state of Veracruz, the town of Catemaco is known throughout Mexico as a mystical center of witchcraft, spirituality, and healing. With a deep-rooted tradition of brujeria, witchcraft, Catemaco attracts people from all over the country seeking everything from good luck charms to spiritual cleansings. The town's unique blend of indigenous and Spanish spiritual practices has created a vibrant community of curanderos, healers, and brujos, witches, who offer cleansing ceremonies, protection rituals, and healing treatments. Every March, Catemaco hosts the National Witchcraft Convention, an event that draws shamans, healers, and curious visitors looking to connect with the supernatural. During this time, the town is alive with ceremonies, including limpias, cleansings, that involve incense, herbs, and prayers to rid people of bad luck and harmful energies. Visitors describe Catemaco as both eerie and enchanting, where locals respect the unseen forces that they believe govern life's fortunes and misfortunes. The town's atmosphere, surrounded by dense forests, mist-covered hills, and the mystical lake, adds to its otherworldly allure, making Catemaco a unique destination where the supernatural is woven into everyday life. 12. The Island of the Dolls. Just south of Mexico City, in the canal network of Xochimilco, lies La Isla de las Muñecas, the Island of the Dolls, a place shrouded in eerie mystery and one of Mexico's most haunting attractions. According to local lore, the island's caretaker, Don Julian Santana Barrera, found a young girl's body floating in the canal. Shortly after, he encountered a doll drifting in the water, which he hung from a tree as a gesture to appease her spirit. Over time, Don Julian became convinced that the island was haunted by the girl's ghost and began collecting dolls from canals, garbage, and donations to protect the island from malevolent spirits. Today, the island is covered with hundreds of weathered, decapitated, and often disfigured dolls hanging from trees, fences, and structures, creating an unsettling sight. Some visitors claim they hear the dolls whispering or feel as if they are being watched, adding to the island's supernatural aura. While the Island of the Dolls may be creepy, it also reflects Mexico's deep-rooted fascination with death, spirits, and the afterlife. Visitors who dare to explore the island find themselves immersed in an eerie world of folklore and legend, where Mexican beliefs about life and death continue to shape and haunt even the quietest corners of the country. Now that you've journeyed through these captivating facets of Mexican culture, which part intrigued or surprised you the most? Would you dare to sample a crunchy insect dish or take part in the vibrant Dia de Muertos celebrations? Mexico is filled with layers of history, tradition, and mystery waiting to be explored, and we'd love to know which of these amazing aspects resonated with you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this deep dive into Mexican life has sparked your wanderlust, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay with us for more cultural discoveries and travel adventures. See you in the next video.